lives a living hell in this one and just try to get right in their faces. The Tryndamere is going to be the response for the top lane.
Yeah, a bit of an Evie special here, something he brought out consistent. It's a painful position to be in.
And imagine playing Vel'Koz into a guy that's hopping around a million times. Like, you're not going to knock him up, right? As Harp is going in, he's taking a lot of damage. He's diving the mid-turret. Here, Froggy picks up first blood, and another kill in the bottom side as Taki's going to pick up the
Saigon Buffalo and DFM. We see the bot lane. Oh, more fighting coming in.
Yeah, and BJ's like, okay, you want to go, let's drop the gloves. They're going in onto Harp, who doesn't have much here. And now Yaharong's behind enemy lines. He's got 4 people on him, but Unipon gets a huge kill into everybody, and DFM are turning this one around. The follow-up hit, but Pulverize will be enough, and that is a triple kill now for Steel, as Taki is on the run here.
The
One auto could do it. Oh, but he's not going to hit it. Harp taking a huge amount of damage, and now he's going to die. This game is
because he just does so much damage to neutral objectives. On top of that, Clister.
The stealth monkey is coming in. Steel's looking for more, as we do have an emote that is popped, but Froggy easily just going to flash away. And now Taki, alongside of BJ, he is going to be thrown in, and Yaharong will be taken down.
With that Clister ultimate, it's not going to be a fun time now. Taki is plenty fishing for something.
No, he gets slowed, and that might just be Steel.
Oh, no, the W! It was the clone!
It was the clone! Oh, no! Not like this, but Froggy is going to... Looks like SGB do not want to give this one up.
I think Harp's going to Hex Flash.
And he's going to try to set that one up. He finds Hazmed on the frontier. He's not quite level 6, and now the needles are coming out here as the Moonfall comes in. That's a lot of damage on the Harp. Steel not able to set up too much either, as BJ's still going in there, and the needles get onto that backline as well. Heavy desperately trying to shore something up here and get a kill onto Hazmed. Sunderer. But this game, it's like already off the rails, and we just passed the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, there's been so much action, so much back and forth, and both teams, looking for more.
They're going in. Taki, though, he just laughs in their face. Still no Tryndamere ultimate available, but the Wukong pretty strong, and they will be able to take down and shut Flourish. And it's just so easy for them, as we've got another objective, so that means we will have more fighting between this. The knockup from the Vel'Koz actually hits a Kalista, as now Harp level 6 is looking to get that engaged. Nice turnaround here from BJ. Can they actually take him down, though? The red buff available here for Steel, and that should be the end of him eventually. Another shutdown once again into the pockets of Steel on the Wukong, as the Rift Herald was, of course, secured by Saigon Buffalo. They are going to throw it into the bottom side. And let's see how this one works out. The headset gate's already coming in here. There is exhaust taken for Unipon in this game, so he just kind of laughs at that. Steel, I don't know about that one, buddy. You're going to have to flash away from that, and now we've got a Kaisa into the back line. Taki is going to push them together, and that might just be enough, but a really nice turnaround, and a huge ultimate comes in from Unipon. Froggy, though, he's putting the rends into everybody, and the Ignite will take down Unipon, as now Saigon Buffalo are the ones that are turning this one around. Harp is just left out to dry, and Yaharong will get a group up. They are able to eventually take this one down, I suppose. Just letting the minions get the last bit of that done. But Hazmed took that time, and he's like, yeah, I'll just go top and take this one myself. And he should be able to get that. But will he be there on time with no teleport for this Hextech Drake is really the question, as DFM are starting this one up.
I think they can just rush this. It will sacrifice mid-tier 1 most likely, but you deny an earlier soul for Saigon Buffalo. You know that the Gwen isn't there, so comfortable to take it. Saigon Buffalo will look to move up and potentially...
anything else off the back of it.
Yeah, but those camps will help, and ultimately Steel tries to go for his own. Steel doesn't find anything. Oh, big play.
Okay, they're going in onto Unipon, and this is what they can do to the immobile carries of DFM. It is just so difficult for them to handle that, as a big laser is going to hit Froggy, though. As Yaharong says, I can do some big damage myself, as the exhaust will come in onto everybody. Still going onto Shogun, and he will shut him down for a huge amount of gold, as Steel is going 1v2 on the backside as well. Steel on Taki, everybody else on Hazmed as Hazmed kills 2 of them. How is he able to do this on the Gwen? Does he have the sustain? No, he does not. It is the oh man, you could see Evie was like, oh, I'm gonna help you guys. Oh, that was a really nice. This guy passed geometry. He got a really nice
Dragon lead for Saigon Buffalo. But DFM have kept it close, and ultimately, more action. I don't get time to talk.
They're going to find BJ here, and remember, this is a very fed Wukong, as the W will be dodged, and BJ will be followed up onto
Baron. They started, but they'll move up. They're looking for the fight.
And Hazmat saw him coming in, but he doesn't seem to care, but he gets 100 to 0'd. And down he will go. He just walks into his death. And now Froggy will as well. And just like
Coming out for them.
it is massive what they were able to pull off in the last couple of minutes, because now looks like we're going all in onto a Tryndamere.
Not the best target, but we'll see.
He is just...
Oh.
What was it? He's just pulling them away from the dragon. He's like, okay, yeah, sure. Unipon, he'll smite it. He'll figure it out. BJ nearly dies as that Vel'Koz damage really beginning to power up here. As now the needlework getting to work. Has been able to get another auto in and some more needles as they're trying to turn it onto Taki. Another Naka will come into the set, and that is going to be the end of him as the disintegration rate over the wall as well. Shogun will be put very low.
And you start to see big damage coming out from Unipon and Yaharong. They are so good with these anti-dive champions. If Saigon Buffalo can't connect, they really struggle to deal with them. They're looking to push this mid-tier 2, and I think Saigon just have to let us go.
They're definitely going to have to let that one go. They do have a guy here on the right side, maybe looking to set this one up. He's on vision now. You see that DFM don't seem to care too much. They are going to back off of this for now, though, as the slow will come in, and Hazmat is looking for that engaged heart. Might just be the sacrifice as they pull in BJ, but they're not able to follow up on the engage. Look at the damage out of this Vel'Koz now, as BJ sits on it as well. You can't just run into this guy now, even after that early game. Yaharong is now the boss on this rift, and he's got Steel in the front and Evie leading the charge as well, as Evie nearly gets 100 to 0, has to use that ultimate. Now Shogun's looking to turn it around, but he's going to be blown up by the Vel'Koz, and now that's another. We're going to try to just outplay our opponents, so just fight as much as possible and make it work. And so far,
so bloody in this one. Now Reset's coming in.
Okay.
Saigon looking.
They're ready to go in on this one as the clone is used to get into the back line, but again, the front to back is so good for DFM now. Just going to get burned to the ground as he did. So now they find Yaharong. He does have a Zhonya's, but will that be enough to survive? He flashes, but it does not matter. But Steel is so huge now. He also has a GA. So good luck killing this guy. We do have Froggy coming over, though, so Steel is going to just back away and play it safe. Decided not to take the 1v4 this time.
Man, Wukong is so scary when he's this far ahead. Like, I thought Shogun was going to be able to reposition with the ult, but just dies in the CC. Vision control is in favor of Saigon Buffalo and the Baron, but I don't think they can start this.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been extremely risky, but
to the backline, they could definitely still win. And critically, they also have a Gwen.
They're going to find Taki here. Don't know what to say about this one. He's going to try to ult into the wall, and you can see the rest of his team. They're like, no, we're not fighting. We're not ready. He's going to go down, and now Evie's zoning away 2 of them, and he might even get a kill. So 3v2 up on the top side. Steel takes a huge rend to the face as Evie actually, at the end of it, he gets hit by the last bit of the needles as DFM start the Baron.
There is that Gwen factor. BJ still up and has ultimate, is healthy. Froggy's gone for the reset. It's up to these two to stop this Baron.
Yeah, the Moonfall for BJ. He could try to make it happen. It's not quite enough damage. We got Sonya's out the wazoo now as everybody's got one. BJ's going to go down, and that will be the end of this Baron. DFM will be able to pick that one up. As Hazmat, he is going to be combo. As he will eventually try to go down, but the Sonya's comes in here. Unipon, though, is in position with the super fed Wukong as the Red Bull Baron looking to get a huge power play on the backs of this.
And I think, honestly, at this point, Saigon Buffalo, they need to find a flank. They need to find a way to get onto these carries. No flash for Yaharong, but Unipon does have his and exhaust. We'll see if they can find a window to be creative. Look at the set, he's coming!
We might just do this again, as in the backside, Taki this time gets an engage, and he just gets blown up in the front, but this allows Hazmat to try to frontier, and that is not going to be enough. Harp does get chopped down, though, as Shogun and Froggy. Remember, it's 280 carries, and we're 32 minutes into the game as BJ, he's lining it up, he's creating a front line. That is a huge moonfall now, as that's going to be 1 kill for BJ, and pick one up here for Shogun. As Heavy is all alone, he's got his ultimate rolling, but that is not enough. Steel comes in with the GA, but it does not matter. The shutdown will be here.
This is so risky, though, because the dragon is spawned. This is Soul. I think they should just grab this. I don't think you can go for the inhibitor, but they might try.
At least.
No, there's not enough time. Yeah, they're going to leave.
Just going to back out of there. So versus IW versus Istanbul Wildcats. So we have tied it now by stealing.
Saigon Buffalo.
Oh, they are just on the chase here. Evi's like, no, you can't get away from me, but he's not going to face check into this brush, or this jungle rather. But this is going to open up the mid lane. This is what you were talking about. They contest for mid prio. Saigon Buffalo do not call their bluff, and they're like, okay, that's an inhibitor down now.
Oh, but look at the flank angles.
Oh, BJ, he's got that proto rocket belt looking at coming from the side, but Harp is able to tag him so well. He's pulled in to Froggy as Evi's getting low, but Steel is in the back line. He takes out Froggy, and now a huge re-engage does come in from Taki and BJ. They create the front line as now Shogun and Hazmed are going wild in the backside of this fight. That is going to be the end of that as the triple comes in for the Kaisa, and they should have done it now from here.
This should be it. The death timers are so long in Saigon Buffalo. They were struggling for such a long time, but they find the window, they find the chaos, they find the backline, and they're going to be able to advance to the Rumble stage after they close this game out.
Just like that. It only took 62 kills, but Saigon Buffalo, they were able to take the win here. The death timers are long enough. Taki does a great job of tanking up the turrets. He flashes the emote, and that is going to do it for this one. Saigon Buffalo